Freaks. It's Monday, January 12th, 2026. Coming up on the program today, a Utard acts like a dog and then shits himself. Plus, an autistic father goes Pokemon hunting after piss dribbling down his pants, using stick magic to find underground water, and using aerodynamic penis lift to excel in sports. All coming up today.
Distorted View Daily proudly presents another disturbing and maybe illegal phone sex advertisement.
Hello, my pets. I'm Mistress Danielle. I run a boarding school for naughty little whores. I teach them that you can never, ever tell a man no. During my home style, I love teaching my children how to play. That's right. My boys and my girls play with me and their dad. I taught them how to lick and fuck. They're bisexual. The twin girls love to suck Daddy's dick as well as Mommy's pussy. And Daddy loves fucking those little girls. Ooh, do you want to hear how we raised our children to be nice little fuck toys? Why don't you call me? I'll be glad to share my stories with you. After all, family incest is the best, don't you agree?
It's Distorted View Daily with Tim Henson.
Hey freaks, Tim back here with you to kick off a new week of programs. I have a great one for you today. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I spent it looking at countertops. We still haven't pulled the trigger on ordering one of those. And we keep pushing back the delivery of our cabinets because we're not ready. Also, we started, of course, looking at countertops that are porcelain. You may remember that was a big thing. That has switched to quartz, but that was last month. Last month was quartz. This month, we're starting 2026 by deciding that we're going to go with granite instead, you see, because the problem with quartz and really porcelain, the designs are not satisfactory for Lord Douche, because they kind of look like they have that marble look where there's like veining, right? When we're looking for more of a stone or terrazzo look, and you get that with granite more often than quartz. So we were back at many of the same places we've visited 3 or 4 times already. I'm gonna blow my brains out. The final straw was, we've switched to the idea that we're going to go with granite. And then just as we were wrapping up yesterday, Lord Douche found a design, a pattern he liked. And it turns out that it was not granite. It is solid surface. I don't even know what that is, but now that I think is on the table. So there's a whole new material in the mix, which means we now have to go back to all the same places over again to see what they have, in that style. Also, in case you're wondering, I know many of you are curious. He has not opened his iPad. It remains in the box. I fear this is going to be a OLED TV situation where we've had a beautiful 65-inch TV sealed in the box for 5 years because, quote, we're just not ready to set it up. I literally said to him this weekend, I don't care what you do with that fucking thing anymore. I'm not mentioning it again because I keep saying, open it. It's your birthday. Open it, or whatever. No, refuses to do it. And usually what prompts that is he shoves my iPad in my face and he says, unlock this for me, because he wants to use the iPad, my iPad. There's a new iPad for him. He has his own now, but he refuses to use it. So he has to jam the iPad in my face to face unlock it so he can use my old ass iPod. My iPad is like 5 years old. He's got a fresh new one. I think he's doing it on purpose just to drive me insane. All right, listen, I do have a bunch of great audio to share with you today. Somebody would like to wish us all a happy new year. This is someone we haven't heard from in quite a while.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Thursday morning, our New Year's Day, 1st of January 2026. Happy New Year to all of my friends on social media.
This This would be the perfect opportunity for him to say, ding dong, baby, Happy New Year, ringing in the new year. But he doesn't do that.
Happy New Year, everybody, I must say. Anyway, should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and the days of old lang syne?
You'd think he'd stop there, but he continues to sing for the next 2 minutes.
We'll take a cup of kindly shit for the sake of all.
I'm going to fast forward 45 seconds.
For all and
I'll fast forward another 30 seconds.
kindly shit for the sake of all and Happy New Year, everyone! Happy New Year!
I gotta say, I much prefer frustrated, angry Stephen Dawson to happy, jovial, celebratory Stephen Dawson. Where are the trolls at? I liked it much better when people were sending him quilts with the picture of the Twin Towers crumbling and Stephen Dawson standing in his underwear in front of them, you know? I did not do 9/11. I did not blow up the towers in my underwear. Stop it. These are nasty trolls. Now, while upset Stephen Dawson is my favorite Stephen Dawson, runner-up has to be horny Steve Dawson. He loves that cam girl site Babe Station. Recently, he directed a video to online slut Amber Page. He fancies her.
Ding dong, baby. Good morning, Amber Page. This video is for Layla Rose.
It's weird he says good morning to Amber Page, but then wants to talk about a different cam whore, Layla Rose.
Good morning, Amber Page. Now kindly fuck off, because I want to rub one out to Layla Rose. Layla, you're so much more beautiful than Amber with those big old watermelon knockers. Ding dong, baby. So much more juicy than Amber Page's flapjack titties. Oh, Amber Page, you're still here. How you doing, love? I was just telling Layla how much of a disgusting pig you are. Good morning, though. Where were we, Layla? Let's fuck. And while we shag, I'll tell you all about how much of a dog I think Amber Page is. Woof, woof, ding dong, woof, woof.
Obviously, that was fake Stephen Dawson. Let's see what he really has to say to Layla Rose.
So, I thought I'd do your favourite one, Layla Rose. Ding dong, baby. You got more fun than Brighton.
I didn't get that joke. That must be some British humor.
Hope you feel better soon, Layla Rose. Love you, mwah, 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 mwah. Ding dong, baby. I thought I'd do a dog for you, because I know you love dogs anyway.
Oh, okay. So he's on the floor. I think he's getting on all fours.
Page time, and it's for you, baby.
Oh, now he's turning around and he's showing his butt. Thankfully, it's clothed, and he's slapping it. It should be noted there's a big stain. I gotta make this today's featured image. There's a big stain right over his asshole. He's wearing white and black checkered pants, like sleepy pants, pajama pants, but over the asshole, it's stained brown. Like, it's obviously he shit himself. Okay. All right. I think he's doing a dinosaur now. Oh, and he's rubbing his crotch. Okay. I gotta see if anyone in the comments mentioned the brown stain. First comment is, wow, Steven, tough watch. Were you on the first or second plane on 9/11? Asking for a friend. People seem to be focused on the 9/11 thing. Steven, did you bark like that after doing 9/11? I don't think women would entertain you if they knew you did 9/11. Matt says, I prefer his 9/11 stuff, to be honest. And then there it is. What's the brown mark on the back of your trousers, Steven? 104 people like that. They all want answers. Again, if you want to see where Stephen Dawson probably probably shit himself. Check out the featured image over there at distortedview.com and superfreaksideshow.com. Let's move on to a submission in our Discord from DV listener Luke. Luke provided a video to some police body cam footage. Actually, it's a bit more than that. The Civil Rights Lawyer, which is a channel on YouTube, talked about this particular police interaction where a man was playing Pokemon Go outside with his son, and the cop didn't like the looks of what was happening. Something was off about this whole situation. Even though nothing illegal was happening, Barney Fife here wanted to investigate. So he stopped this man to interrogate him, basically.
What's happening today?
Pokemon Go.
Oh, all right. What are you finding? No, I'm just hopping out. What are you guys looking for? No. Is there anything good in the area?
It's actually a Go Wild area event, so the shiny boots, new Pokemon, stuff like that.
Okay, nice. How are you guys related? Oh, nice. All right, man. You want to come talk to me over by my car?
Why? What the fuck do you think is happening here? The kid doesn't seem nervous. He's just chilling, playing Pokemon Go. I mean, I'm guessing the cop thinks it's some sort of like pedophile situation, even though it's not that unusual to see a father and son walking together on their phones. This guy just has like nothing else to do today, I guess.
The officer directs the father to walk with him off to the side by the police cruiser, leaving the 10-year-old son just standing there by himself on the sidewalk. Does this look to you so far like something that is backwards and playing?
Well, I drive by, your pants are wet.
Oh, did not know that. It's my bad. I'll go change.
Yeah, what's going on?
I didn't even notice that. I guess there's like a little wetness on his pants. What did the officer think? It's pre-cum or something? Yeah, you're pretty excited playing Pokemon Go with that little child. Looks like there's a little squirtle in your pants.
I just had to use the bathroom. Nothing major, though.
Okay, you got an ID on you?
Again, I didn't even really notice the wetness on his pants. The body cam footage is not really focused on that area. I will say this. I think Steven Dawson had more brown in the back of his pants than this guy has wetness in the front of his pants. What I'm saying is we should be investigating Steven Dawson. Where are the police when we need them? Arrest that weird motherfucker. Now, here's the situation. The guy is autistic, like the father, and so he does have strange mannerisms. Like he's sort of like rocking back and forth and looking around. That might be why the cop is a little curious. Also, the piss. The piss in his pants.
Sometimes I dribble. There you go.
That looks like a lot more than a dribble. I don't want your owl card.
Ow.
So what are you guys doing?
We're playing Pokemon.
Yeah, we're pissing on each other. We're trying to go to the park, and I'm gonna just piss on this little kid, and he's gonna piss on me, and we're just gonna go crazy. We're gonna go wild.
Like we said.
Okay.
We just went up and used the bathroom, and
Who did?
me and him.
What information do you think this guy is going to offer up to you? Come on, be honest with me. What were you two doing? Oh, me and this kid that I said was my son, I actually kidnapped him from the grocery store. I was in mid-piss when I saw him in the stall next to me. I didn't even stop peeing. That's how I got the dribble. I was just so excited. I ran out of the stall and I grabbed him, and now he's mine. I own him.
Okay. So how did you use the bathroom and now your pants are wet?
Stop badgering this guy. You have a cock. You know how these things work. Sometimes if you don't shake it enough, you put that hog away, and then all of a sudden there's a couple more drips. It's happened to the best of us. Don't shame for a little cock spit up.
Who did?
Me and him.
Okay. So how did you use the bathroom and now your pants are wet?
Like I said, I dribbled. I'm being 100% truthful with you. You want to go check my cameras? You can.
Where do you live at?
The autistic guy isn't doing himself any favors here when he says weird stuff like that. Do you want to check my camera? That proves that I dribbled in my pants after I pissed. Like, why are you filming yourself peeing, sir? That would be the next logical question.
I'm being 100% truthful with you. You want to go check my cameras? You can.
Where do you live at?
150.
Okay. How long have you lived over there?
5 years.
Okay. You and his mom still together?
Oh, no.
Okay.
We ain't together at all.
Okay.
If you want my personal opinion, she's a narcissist, but...
Okay. Is anybody else home?
At my house?
Yeah.
It's just, I just live there by myself.
Okay.
With him and my 2 cats.
All right. Any drugs or alcohol today?
No. don't drink or do any of that. I like to be in control of my body.
Except for the uncontrollable piss squirts. He said he likes to be in control of his body, not that he is in control of his body.
So,
I would go get changed.
the pants are way too wet for just a little dribble, to be honest with you. So, do you want to be honest with me? Were you boozing earlier?
Are you serious right now?
I'm very serious, because a grown man with wet pants, he's got to be on something.
You want to breathalyze me? You can.
Well,
I'm telling you right now.
You're rocking back and forth. What do you got? What do you got on your pants there, on your knees?
Dirt, whatever it is, food. I don't know what you're looking for me to say. It's piss. I'm telling you.
Well, obviously it's piss.
Okay. I guess there kind of is a lot of piss now.
Figure out if you're walking around with
it's just like, I wish the cop would just look down so I could get a good view of this.
your son, and you got your wet pants on, and you're playing Pokemon Go when another grown man's trying to talk to you.
What do you want me to tell you? I don't know what you're looking for here. I'm not trying to. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. Okay? I'm telling you.
How long have you been sober?
I haven't drank a day in my life, dude. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I can go change if you want me to.
Have you ever used drugs?
No.
Okay. How long have you been sober?
My whole life. I have not drank. I had one drink when I was 21. I didn't
Aha! So you haven't been sober your entire life. Caught you in a lie. You're going to jail, buddy. This cop, okay, look, the guy pissed his pants. It is more than a dribble, but is that a crime? I feel like the cop is just badgering him at this point.
like it.
Okay. Do you smoke?
No.
Okay.
Just crack.
Not even cigarettes?
I used to smoke cigarettes.
Okay.
I don't smoke anymore.
Okay.
Can I go change so we can continue what we were doing?
Do you feel like you're in an okay state to care for your son?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. I'm really confused why you're questioning me like this.
I'll go through it again. I drive by. Mm-hmm. I see your pants are wet. You're walking around with a little boy. I want to make sure that everything's okay. That's what I'm doing.
Everything is fine.
Okay.
So then the cop runs his ID and makes the guy open up his book bag so he can search that.
This.
What's in this here?
This?
Yep.
Pokemon Go Plus.
What's that, like a bong to smoke drugs out of?
Does that open up?
Does this open up?
Yeah.
No.
What is it, like a charger or something?
It's an auto catcher. You can hook it up and it can throw Pokemon.
Oh my god, it's a Pokemon toy. Leave this guy alone.
So,
Okay. All right.
other than that,
What's in the side pocket and front pocket?
So the cop is searching his bag, basically, and finding more Pokemon Go crap. It's like, the guy was not lying to you. He's obviously playing Pokemon Go with his son. Let him go.
Okay. And what's in these front pockets?
candy, Neo, pin.
I mean, he's obviously autistic, right? He's got a bunch of Pokemon Go shit, and then in his pockets, candy. Although, to be fair, that's probably what pedophiles carry as well. Well, after harassing this man for a good, 15, 20 minutes, he then turns his attention to the son. He's like, wait a second. Let me talk to your kid. We're going to make fun of you about, how you pissed yourself. BRB.
What's up, buddy? So, I noticed that hands were wet, so that's why I was talking to him. Has he been acting weird? Or is
No.
No, your dad's just kind of a loser. Little baby who pisses himself. Does your house reek of hot, musty urine? Yeah, because your adult baby daddy can't control his bladder. Let's point at him and laugh. Call him a little wee tard. Come on, wee tard. You're a wee tard.
What have you guys been doing? You guys been doing Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
How long you been doing that?
About like 10 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Sweet, man. You getting ready for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah. You excited?
As long as Dad doesn't defecate while we're eating. Last year, he produced some turkey gravy of his own in his pants, stunk up the whole house, ruined the holidays. Why do you think I like to play Pokemon Go? Get out of that stinky-ass house, get some fresh air. Of course I'd rather be inside playing video games. It burns my nostrils to be in there.
Well, that's pretty much when the cop let the guy go to go change his piss-soaked pants. The autistic father turned to social media because he was kind of upset about the whole thing.
So I'm going to come on here and rant quite a bit about an incident that just happened to me in Ontario County, New York. So I just came back upstairs with my son, used the bathroom, and I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat. Everybody does it, so if you want to roast me, do it. I don't give a shit. I had a little bit of dribble And
the one thing I will say that the cop got right is it was a little more than a dribble.
That's no reason for a cop to sit there and stop you.
I agree the cop went too far. But I also think it isn't unreasonable for the cop to just sort of want to, like, make sure everything is cool here. Make sure that the father isn't completely skunk drunk. He is acting weird because he's autistic, you know. He talks a little strange and he rocks back and forth and he's got those pissed-soaked pants. I could see how the cop is, like, maybe thinking he's under the influence, but this really shouldn't have been more than a 3 or 4 minute interaction, and then the cop could have let him go.
Long story short, Ontario County needs to leave me the hell alone. Because I'm not doing anything illegal.
Well, you did do something a little gross in the form of pissing yourself. I'm sorry, dribbling.
Because I'm not doing anything illegal, and you shouldn't have stopped me because I had a little bit of piss on my pants. Roast me in the comments. I don't care. I'm autistic.
Autistic.
Thank you, Chris Chan, for the assist here.
Please understand. I'm a 25-year-old high-functioning autistic male.
Well, there you go. If you want to see the entire police interaction and commentary from the civil rights lawyer, I will provide a link on the show notes today to this video. Speaking of autistic, we have featured Dr. Parkenstein a few times on the show. He's this guy, I don't know, he's like a 20-year-old, maybe 20-something-year-old, and he likes to live as if it were the 1920s. He's got, like, I don't know, like Model T cars. He's done his entire house or apartment in 1920s appliances and furniture.
And he talks like this.
For a while, I was fascinated with this guy. He also does weird things like, you know, he'll post a video and he's like,
all right, I'm still digging my hole. I'm down about 10 feet.
And it's never quite clear why he's digging this big hole. And I think he was, like, trying to set up, I don't know, like, he was setting up poles for something. I don't know, maybe like a Tesla coil or something. Like, the kid is going to kill himself. He's always up to something. And then there, like, there's videos of him doing the Charleston, you know, like, ancient dances. All the clothing he wears is from, like, the early 1900s. And he's a black kid, or maybe half black or something. And it's like, why do you want to live like you're in that time frame? It wasn't great for your people. But, you know, maybe he's living, like, in an alternate universe where there was equality back in the early 1900s. An idealized version of the turn of the century. And part of the reason why I liked this guy is because he didn't care what anyone thought of him. He did his own thing, right? He likes the early 1900s, and as eccentric as he is, he's not hurting anyone. And a lot of his videos, he's like fixing stuff, right? Like he'll fix up his car or fix up old appliances. Like he's handy. Like there's some intelligence there. I couldn't do the shit he does, right? Well, my opinion of him has recently changed, and it's all thanks to Gauntlet in the Discord, who posted this video of Dr. Parkenstein. This one kind of illustrates that he's not as smart as I once thought he was.
Dr. Parkenstein's tip of the day number 10. How to find pipes, wires, and water underground. This should find other things too underground.
It starts off promising. This might actually be a good tip. Sometimes I want to find a pipe underground. Sometimes I'm looking for a water source deep in the middle of the earth. I do like how he says water.
And sometimes you want to find pipes or water.
How to find pipes, wires, and water.
Yeah, water.
You know, even though we featured this kid a couple times, I've resisted labeling him a utard. Because even though he's, you know, weird, he wasn't, like, dumb. He's got other great utard qualities, like his voice. Utards always have, you know, very... Hi, everybody, this is Shane Lee. Oh, rest in peace.
Is that a castle?
You know, like, utards have a unique voice, and Parkenstein definitely does. All right, so here's his big tip, how to find water underground.
Find a tree.
Okay.
I will be using this mulberry tree. Now, from the tree, take a stick shaped like a Y.
See, I don't like the idea of breaking branches off of trees. That's not cool. Find a stick on the ground. Don't hurt the tree.
This one will be perfect. Now trim off the extra branches and stuff to make it look like a Y.
Okay, you need a Y-shaped branch.
When you are finished, it should look something like this.
Like a Y.
Okay, now hold your stick like this.
Okay, so you're supposed to be holding it kind of like an upside down Y. Each hand is holding on to part of the Y branch, and then sticking outward is the middle base of the Y.
Okay, now hold your stick like this and put pressure, not enough pressure to break it or split it, and then walk around with it like this.
It's at this moment I realized, yes, this guy is an idiot. As Gauntlet says, oh, he's a moron then. He's going to let the branch tell him where the word is at. Basically, he's using a divining rod. It's literally a forked stick believed by some to help locate underground water, minerals, lost items, or even paranormal entities. And the idea is when you reach or you're close to one of these objects, the rod or the Y stick will start to move up and down.
It will go down when there is water.
Yeah, the stick is attracted to water. That's how you know there's water nearby.
Like, even though this guy is now officially an idiot, it has made me way more interested in him. Like, now I feel we're going to feature Dr. Parkenstein more often, which is great because
I love doing his voice. Who all wants to see me do the Charleston? I listen to music on my old Edison wax cylinders. I like to munch on asbestos gum, real sweet and stringy.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. That's Dr. Parkenstein for you. Finally, before we get into the news today, I've got a short Linda Finkel Hall of Fame nominee. To be honest, I don't know if she considers herself to be an accomplished musician. While I don't believe she has any published works, she has no problem performing in front of an audience, in this case, her congregation. Here she is singing Mary Did You Know? So far, so good. Although she's not playing any instruments, so we can't give her points for that.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would someday walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know?
Based on that screeching, I would say, yeah, Mary knows. How could she not? Her ears are bleeding thanks to you. It's like audible stigmata.
That your baby boy has come to make you new.
This is just a classic Linda Finkel Hall of Fame, and I'm so glad this is one of the first of the year we're featuring because it's just poorly sung. Just someone with no abilities whatsoever screeching.
The child that you deliver,
Yeah, a little pitchy.
will soon deliver you.
Congratulations, you've convinced me to convert to Buddhism. I'll tell you why. I've never heard of contemporary Buddhist music. Maybe it is a thing, I don't know. But like, you know, those religions are a lot of just like chanting. Like, this is Buddhist music. It's not pitchy, that's for sure. It reminds me of la da 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 da. You know, the memory remains. It's like, I want my religious music to sound like Metallica. All right, let's finish up with this stupid bitch.
With his hands, did you know that your baby boy is going where angels shine? When you kiss your little baby, then you kiss the face of God.
And it sucks because this is a captive audience. You can't just get up from the pew and leave because you got a headache from her strained singing. No, you gotta sit there, you gotta grin and bear it. She's a member of the congregation. Someone, I guess the pastor or whatever, is allowing this. There's nothing you can do. And if you do get up, you look like an asshole. Again, compare that to this. do that. I think it's soothing. An angry cat. You know, like when there's a couple different angry cat sounds. There's like, but then there's like the low angry growl of a cat. You know, the one that's really pissed. You know, and it's getting ready to pounce. That's what a Buddhist monk chant sounds like. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. Not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow? Sign up right now. Help support this program. Best of all, every week we do exclusive shows just for paying freaks. Like tomorrow's episode is going to be Sideshow exclusive. Go to distortedview.com right now. Sign up so you don't miss a second of this very important show. Now, if you listen to DV through Spotify, you can sign up right inside of the Spotify app. That way, all of the exclusive shows will appear right alongside your free episodes in your Spotify app. Same deal with Apple Podcasts. You can sign up inside of Apple Podcasts and get all the exclusive shows. Or you're kind of given the option with Apple Podcasts, you can sign up on our website as well. Either way you choose works. For more information, check out distortedview.com. Monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, and yes, even lifetime memberships are available. Again, this is how I make my living, so please, let's start the year off right. You become a member of the Sideshow, and I guarantee 2026 is going to be a year to remember. I will do all sorts of sexual stuff to you, so you don't forget it. 2026 will be the year you spilled the paint. Basically, I'm going to molest you audibly, or better yet, orally. AURAL, not ORAL, you sickos. Other ways to support the show, we've got a Patreon account. This is very important. This really does help the program out financially. You can pledge as little as $1 over there. Just go to patreon.com/distortedview. If you pledge at least $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. Occasionally, I even send out DV merchandise goodies to people who pledge $20 or more. And we'll be doing that real soon. So get your $20 pledge in now so you're a part of that fun. You can also sponsor an episode of DV. Just PayPal me at least $25 to show at distortedview.com. While we don't have a listener sponsor today, I have been receiving sponsorships. They just want to sponsor a particular day. So if you don't care which day you want sponsored, I can get you in as early as this week. So yeah, just PayPal show at distortedview.com. Okay, two very quick stories now. First up, it is the annual CES show in Las Vegas. I used to get kind of excited about that, even though I never attended CES. But, I'm kind of a tech dork, like gadgets and stuff. So I like to... There was always like tons of news CES week, like a lot of product announcements, stuff coming out. And I was into that. But lately, I feel like there's... Nothing exciting is on the horizon. Oh, bigger, thinner TVs. BFD, right? There's no, crazy emerging technology that is blowing my mind. They're trying to push AI. Of course, AI is in everything. And they're showing off a lot of robots.
Why is it that men understand computers so easily and women don't?
We better not laugh at that with the advancement in robots and talking robots and talking computers.
Yeah, what he said or tried to say. They're showing off a lot of robots, laundry folding robots, robots that climb up stairs and stuff. And it's just like, it's way too early. So no one is going to be purchasing $20,000 robots that struggle to do the dishes. I don't know if you guys have seen that Wall Street Journal video where a humanoid robot that is supposed to go on sale this year does the dishes. The journalist tells the robot to do the dishes, and it has trouble opening or closing the dishwasher door. There's other videos where the robots just fall down. Until these things can do it faster and more efficiently than human beings and reliably, it's not, the tech is not ready yet. That's what kind of led to this article, our first story today. Artificial intelligence was everywhere at this year's CES Gadget Show, but for a growing number of consumer advocates, that ubiquity was precisely the problem. A panel of privacy, consumer, and right-to-repair groups on Thursday handed out its annual Worst in Show Awards. It's like the Golden Raspberries, but for gadgets, I guess, calling out products they say exemplify the most invasive, wasteful, or ill-conceived use of new technology. Among the recipients, an AI soulmate, basically a waifu pillow that can talk to you. Yes, a fake computer girlfriend designed to watch its users' eyes and emotions. Also, a refrigerator that struggled to hear commands over background noise, and doorbell cameras accused of pushing surveillance even deeper into daily life. The overall Worst in Show award went to Samsung for its bespoke AI Family Hub refrigerator, which layers voice controls, food tracking, and advertising onto a basic household appliance. I feel like if you're spending fucking $3,000 for a refrigerator, it shouldn't show you goddamn ads. Although it kind of makes sense in a way. Like, if you're going to open the refrigerator, chances are you want food. What better time to, like, advertise you some new delicious lean cuisines? Like, if they came up with a business model where it was like, you get the refrigerator for free in exchange for us showing you ads on the front door panel when you walk by it or you open the door, I would be okay with that. I honestly don't mind food ads. I like to keep abreast of new junk food. I mean, I could certainly see how that might turn into a problem. Like, could you imagine trying to open your refrigerator, but the door is locked until you watch a 30-second commercial for Fruit Loops? I guarantee you that tech is on the horizon. I saw that stupid Samsung refrigerator, and you basically tell it to open, right? They're like, Samsung, open refrigerator door. And the door will open, and you can actually close it with your voice too. And it's like, you're already at the refrigerator, right? In order to use the fridge, you kind of have to be there. How hard is it to extend your arm and open the door yourself? Now, I understand if it's like an accessibility thing, if you're old or you're missing an arm or something and you could use the help, but for most of us, we don't need this expensive add-on. It is a dumb product. Nice name, Gay Gordon Byrne of the Digital Right to Repair Coalition said that's the problem. You've taken something that just needs to keep food cold. That's like the one thing the refrigerator needs to do, and you've made it dramatically more complicated. The People's Choice Award went to an AI companion called Amy, a desktop device marketed as an always-on 3D soulmate. The product, made by Chinese lighting company Lepro, presents a female avatar on a curved screen and uses a camera to track eye movement, voice tone, and other emotional signals. Advocates said the device crossed a line by promoting constant monitoring as emotional intimacy, even though it includes a physical camera shutter. Lepro did not respond to inquiries. Lord Douche and I agree on one thing when it comes to AI. Like, I love ChatGPT. I use it for all sorts of stuff. Lord Douche despises it. He pretty much hates all AI. But what we both really dislike is that fake, very friendly, casual way ChatGPT will talk to you, like voice chat, where it's like, hey, ChatGPT, I don't want to eat a sugary snack for breakfast. Can you help me with a healthy alternative? And ChatGPT is like, yeah, I totally feel you. You want some of that get up and go energy. Sometimes we crave pastries, but we know something packed with more energy will help us get through the morning. Let me whip up a meal for you. Just tell me what you have in the fridge and I'll get to work. Like, stop talking to me like you're my BFF. I'd much rather have a robot servant. Stop being so familiar with me and call me master, goddammit. I'd much prefer if it had like a old school beep boop bop voice as well.
Request acknowledged.
That's what I want. I don't want like a whole like, oh, I see what, yeah, I know what you're going for. I totally get it. Yeah, let me help you out with that. No. Just tell me what I need to know. I need a recipe for a healthy breakfast.
Here's instructions for a veggie omelet. Beep, bop, bop, boop.
Thank you. This is why fucking teenagers are falling in love with their chatbots. They're like fucking committing suicide and shit. Way too friendly. German manufacturer Bosch collected multiple Worst in Show honors, including for adding voice assistance and subscription features to goddamn coffee machines. The judges, who include representatives from Consumer Reports, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, and iFixit, said their goal is not to single out companies to ridicule, but to highlight broader industry trends. Quote, "We absolutely intend some embarrassment, but this is really about calling attention to patterns. Unnecessary AI, constant surveillance, and products that are harder to fix." That was according to Elizabeth Chamberlain, iFixit's director of sustainability. Obviously, CES organizers were not involved in selecting these awards. Final story we have for you today. There's just been so many gates over the years, right? Watergate, Laptopgate, Pizzagate. Well, now the Winter Olympics is dealing with Penisgate. I may be interested in this. Ski jumping's bid for fairness ahead of the 2026 Winter Games has been sidetracked by an extraordinary and controversial scandal, with allegations that some competitors are altering their genitalia to gain an aerodynamic edge. You have got to be shitting me here. Is it because, like, those ski outfits are very tight and sometimes you can see the outline of a penis, and that bump or bulge, depending on how big it is, might disrupt the airflow and either speed jumpers up or slow them down, kind of like how fenders or fins or spoilers of cars can alter the aerodynamics? The sport, where milliseconds and millimeters can determine podium positions, has long regulated athlete gear and body measurements, but recent reports suggest that a small number of ski jumpers are resorting to temporary hyaluronic acid injections into their penises, a cosmetic filler more commonly used in beauty procedures, in an apparent bid to manipulate preseason body scans that determine the size of their jumpsuits. Oh. Under existing rules, ski jumpers undergo 3D scanning of their bodies with stride length and crotch measurements starting from the lowest point of the genital area, used to calculate the maximum allowable suit dimensions. A larger suit can increase aerodynamic lift and stability in the air, effectively acting like extra wing surface during jumps. According to multiple European news outlets, rumors of penis enhancement have spread behind the scenes, prompting heated discussion among athletes and officials. Some athletes are also said to have experimented with earlier tricks, including silicone cuff devices and padding to inflate measurements. The growing controversy has been dubbed Penisgate by several tabloids and online commentators, fueling intense speculation in ski jumping circles. Officials from the International Ski and Snowboard Federation have acknowledged the issue and say they're considering changes to measurement procedures. Matthias Haffel, the FIS equipment manager, told media there are currently no additional body scans planned, but the Federation is working on new measurement methods that might prioritize skeletal structure rather than soft tissue to curb potential manipulation. The bizarre saga unfolds against the backdrop of a broader equipment controversy that has already marred the ski jump season, including disqualifications for illegal suit modifications by Norwegian athletes at the FIS Nordic World Ski Championships 2025. Those incidents sparked the international scrutiny and already placed the sport's credibility under pressure. Well, there you go. I love a good cock controversy. I welcome Olympic Penisgate. That, my friends, is your distorted news for Monday. Let's check in with a few freaks, and we begin with some text messages.
Experience sexting, send filthy news. The For Harry Cunt text line, text distorted view. For Harry Cunt.
Yes, you can text us anytime. For Harry Cunt is the number. If for some reason you feel a little bashful inputting those numbers into your phone, you can also text 206-666-4463. Area code 260 texted. Listening to the enlarged clit episode. I'm sorry, you're going to have to be more specific than that. And you call her a Frankenhooker. You've seen the movie Frankenhooker, right? If not, you must find and watch it ASAP. Also, tell the listeners about the movie if you've already seen it. It's my all-time favorite B movie. That movie was so ahead of its time. It was really innovative for 1990. I watched it as a kid. Fucking fantastic still. Guy kills his girlfriend with a remote control lawnmower. All right. You've piqued my interest. Then invents super crack to kill hookers for replacement parts to rebuild his girlfriend. Let me ask you this. How many Academy Awards did it take home? I'm going to guess all of them because this sounds like a goddamn cinematic masterpiece. Have you guys seen Frankenhooker? If so, tell me your favorite part. I will look that up, though. Thank you very much. Area code 715 wants to know what other 715 area code freaks are around and also what city you're in. We're not doing this. If you want to connect with other area code 715 freaks, do it in the Discord or find a message board or Reddit or something. I'm not going to be reading messages back and forth from other 715 idiots. The last message I'll go over today is from 661, who provided a link to some pregnancy fetish rap. I believe this is a woman singing the song, and she's doing it in front of a Planned Parenthood.
Hey, Puppy 77 here. Do you guys like pregnant women?
I see big bellies and I get the wettest. Yes, I have a pregnant fetish. Yep, yes, I need a pregnant thotty. And if the belly isn't running, I don't want the body. I just want some more. Got a ball. I do your Kegel exercises on the floor. After that, I'll exercise you with some more. The baby's gonna come out feeling sore. My dick's so big that I can tell that it's a girl.
There you go. I think that might be the first pregnancy fetish song we've ever played on the show, rap or otherwise. Thank you for all of the messages. Please keep them coming. Let's do a couple voicemails now and get the hell out of here. Again, 206-666-4463. That is our standard voicemail line. But if you pledge a measly $5 to our Patreon account, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And yes, we've got plenty of patrons checking in today.
Timmy Booch, DJ C calling from the Tesla of love to tell my media darling, my comedic genius, Timmy Boo, that I also had a problem with my electric car, but it was the first version. So I was like, I had bought Tesla Model 3 number like 400,000, and I went through a car wash once, and the car wash, I didn't even think about it. I just ordered the best car wash, I didn't even think about it. And it had, like, when you pull in past the garage doors, it had, like, a pipe in the ground, which was a pressure washer, and it had shot the water up pretty forcefully.
Did it pierce the battery? Did your car explode? Are you dead?
Wash off the undercarriage of your car. And I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, it should be fine. They got all those coverings down there and whatnot. And eventually some water worked its way, got pushed up into a part, which was later revised to change the layout of it because what would happen is...
Yeah, these electric cars, like, I love them, but they're not quite as durable, right, sturdy as your typical car.
Water would get up into the low-voltage controller under the hood. And the low-voltage controller, controls everything
Like, I'm fine with my car. I haven't had really any issues, knock on wood. But, again, it's a lease, so if anything goes wrong with it, I'm pretty much covered.
All your door locks, all that shit.
I don't think I would feel confident like buying an electric car outright, because after that, couple year warranty, you are on your own.
So in the middle of the night, we parked the car. We weren't having no problems. I parked the car. Middle of the night, the trunk pops open and the alarm starts going off, and it wouldn't stop. Like every night, every time I parked the car,
that's annoying.
It would pop the trunk and the alarm would start going off. So I had
Isn't that weird how water would affect that?
Bring it in and get it replaced. Thankfully, it was under warranty at the time, so it didn't cost me anything.
Yeah, we were playing audio recently. That's the whole reason why DJC is calling, is because some guy spilled a little bit of bottled water in his electric car, and it destroyed the whole fucking thing. He got like a $12,000 bill. Very scary. All right, next up here.
Recording this in my car. Well, I'm driving, so it might sound like shit.
Thank you.
As it apparently randomly does. Anyway, don't know what happened to the other voicemail. Maybe I just imagined that I sent it, or maybe you deleted it so that nobody would hear.
Let's make a new rule. Let's not call in and talk about how crappy your call is going to be or how crappy previous calls were. Like, just get to the point. You know what I mean? Like, if you call into the voicemail line if you have a topic or you want to ask something or say something, but like, who the fuck cares about a previous? Like, you're apologizing for the way a previous voicemail sounded, and that this voicemail also might sound like shit. Shut the fuck up. I'm either going to train wreck you or just move on. Today, I'm just going to move on.
Hello, Tim. This is Tom in Tennessee.
Hey,
and
Tom.
It's time for my annual phone call.
Oh.
January 9th.
Talk about restraint. This guy only calls in once a year.
Is my birthday, and it's a big one. I'm turning 65.
Oh.
When I started listening to Distorted View, I was in my 40s.
Well, happy now belated birthday.
And you continue to produce hilarious content. Oh. Thank you so much.
Now, this is someone who should be calling in more often and showering me with praise.
Instead of asking for Richard Simmons' happy birthday songs, I'm wondering if I could possibly get you to have AI Meet Skelton read that famous Rand Paul political ad about two-spirited Eskimos and teenage girls with...
I would be happy to accommodate this request. One small correction. It's not a Rand Paul political ad. It's a Ron Kind. The wrong kind. Very similar name. There's Ron Paul, Rand Paul, Ron Kind, and Paul R. Nelson. It's very confusing. The ad in question was actually paid for by Paul R. Nelson. It was an anti-Ron Kind ad. Here is Mead Skelton, the wrong Mead Skelton, the fake Mead Skelton, doing that ad.
With our servicemen and women facing death every day, yeah, what kind of congressman would try to gut military spending? The wrong kind. Ron Kind. Yeah, that's right. Congressman Ron Kind is repeatedly voted to deprive our troops of the funding they need to fight for us. The Ron Kind has no trouble spending your money. He would just rather spend it on sex. That's right. Instead of spending money on cancer research, Ron Kind voted to spend your money to study the sex lives of Vietnamese prostitutes. I prefer myself a Latina prostitute. Yeah, instead of spending your money to study heart disease, Ron Kind spent your money to study the masturbation habits of old men. Ron Kind spent your tax dollars to study something called the bisexual, transgendered, and two-spirited Aleutian Eskimos, whoever they are. They sound like they're a little light in the mucklucks, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Ron Kind even spent your tax dollars to pay teenage girls to watch pornographic movies with probes connected to their genitalia. In certain circumstances, that might be okay. What if they're like a co-worker at Chick-fil-A? You're old enough to be her daddy, but you're just looking out for the pretty girl. Yeah. Ron Kind pays for sex, but not for soldiers. If Ron Kind had better priorities, you wouldn't be having to hear this. Ron Kind is out of touch. Yeah, and soon he'll be out of Congress. I'm Paul R. Nelson, and I approve this message.
All right, you get the idea. Happy birthday, buddy boy. That is all the time we have on this edition of the show. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
I had a little bit of dribble.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Tomorrow's show is going to be Sideshow exclusive. If you want to hear it, you know what you got to do. Sign up right now. Go to distortedview.com. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Wednesday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Shortbread. This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.